Jeff!
Good morning!
Jeff, good morning! Lauren here! Lauren!
Jeff Bezos' wedding was supposed to be one of the biggest and most glamorous events of the year. He spent nearly $50 million on it, brought in a lineup of celebrities, flew everyone out to Venice, Italy, and made sure every camera was pointed at him and his new wife, Lauren Sanchez. But what was meant to be a picture-perfect celebration quickly turned into something else. Something many are calling tacky, cringeworthy, and full of drama. From awkward celebrity moments to fashion disasters and a strong PR push to make the couple look cool, the whole event has left people talking, and not in a good way. Let's be real, this wedding felt more like a performance than a private special moment. Everything about it screamed, "Look at us!" From the rented island in Venice to the flashy decor to the list of celebrities who showed up just to be seen. Lauren Sanchez has been trying hard to become a celebrity in her own right, and this wedding felt like her big moment. She wiped her Instagram clean before the event, leaving only carefully selected posts afterward. It's almost like she's trying to rebrand herself completely, stepping into the spotlight as the glamorous wife of one of the richest men on earth. And speaking of being seen, many are questioning if the celebrities who showed up were even real friends of the couple, or if they were just paid to attend.
Do you think that Jeff Bezos paid all these celebrities to attend his wedding? Comment below. Do you guys think he did? I mean, he's one of the wealthiest men in the world. He totally can afford it. This person writes that it's probably not an outright payment, but favors alone must be spectacular. One person writes, this sounds correct. I'm guessing their travel and lodging may be covered as well. This person added that some probably got paid and some maybe just had the hotel and jet covered because there were the richest of the rich there. This person writes that there's definitely some paid PR working this. It's in too many outlets for it to be organic because it seems like nobody really cares. Perhaps part of it was her dream, which I totally can think that. I feel like Lauren wants to be a Kardashian.
On Reddit and social media, people are speculating that Bezos may have covered travel, luxury hotels, and even private jets to get these stars to show up. And honestly, with his kind of money, it wouldn't be hard to believe. From Oprah and Leonardo DiCaprio to the Kardashians, Lady Gaga, Tom Brady, and more. This wasn't just a guest list, it was a publicity list. One of the biggest talking points from the wedding was Kylie Jenner's dress. People couldn't stop commenting on it. Some thought it was stunning, others called it totally inappropriate for a wedding. There was even talk about a noticeable rip in the dress, and many felt that the overall look was a little too revealing for a formal event. Even worse, it looked eerily similar to Lauren Sanchez's dress, just in a different color. Was it a fashion clash, or a subtle attempt to outshine the bride? Either way, it had people raising eyebrows. Then there's Leonardo DiCaprio, who looked like he didn't even want to be there. He pulled his baseball cap down low to avoid being seen clearly, and it felt like he was hiding more than just his face. People online were quick to call him out for being a hypocrite. He's known for being an outspoken environmentalist, yet here he was, surrounded by billionaires flying in on private jets, eating up resources, and contributing to the very climate issues he warns us about. He seemed uncomfortable the whole time, and it made his presence feel awkward. And let's talk about the actual wedding decor. Despite all the money spent, people online are calling it tasteless. The carpet used for the ceremony reminded many of an Amazon office. Seriously, it looked like corporate flooring was rolled out for one of the fanciest weddings in the world. Everything looked like it was expensive for the sake of being expensive, not because it had any real style or thought behind it. The vibe was more corporate launch party than romantic wedding. Some people online said the whole thing looked like a Kardashian wedding knockoff. Lauren Sanchez's look, the stage photos, the celebrity guest list, it all felt like an attempt to copy what the Kardashians do, but without the same impact. Even Vogue got involved. Lauren was featured on the cover in her wedding dress, which many saw as part of this big celebrity push. and some believe that Anna Wintour, the longtime editor of Vogue, stepped down right before this wedding issue because she didn't want to be associated with it. That's just a theory, but it tells you how divided people are on this whole situation. People on social media weren't holding back either. One user commented that Bezos and Sánchez are trying to be the new American royalty, like the Kennedys, but without the charm, charisma, or class. Another wrote that all the money in the world can't buy style. The carpet, the outfits, the vibe, it all felt forced. Even the idea of renting a whole island in Venice just made people feel like they were trying too hard to impress. And while all this was going on, many people couldn't help but point out the massive contrast between this display of wealth and the real problems people are facing. There were around 90 private jets that flew into Venice for this wedding. Kim Kardashian's jet alone cost about $33,000 for the trip back to LA. Meanwhile, people are arguing about things like free school lunches and healthcare. One person wrote that the money spent on this one wedding could have helped thousands of struggling families. Others said it made them feel sick to think about how much waste and excess was on display just for two people to feel important. Lauren Sanchez's appearance also sparked a lot of discussion. People noticed that her look had changed a lot over the years, and many compared her to a Kardashian or even a version of Catwoman. It's clear she's trying to reinvent herself in a more glamorous, Hollywood-style image. And now that she's married to Jeff Bezos, she has the resources to do whatever she wants. Some say she's chasing fame, not love. And this wedding felt like her big debut. As for the other celebrities, they didn't escape criticism either. Kim Kardashian looked bored in every photo. Kris Jenner was there with Corey Gamble, and her face seemed a little less fresh than usual, according to commenters. Khloe wore a puffy pink dress that looked like it belonged at prom. Sydney Sweeney showed up in a dress that many called cute but underwhelming. Oprah stuck to her usual shades of pink and purple, and Lady Gaga was reportedly there to perform. It's clear this wedding wasn't about close friends and family. It was a Hollywood event, meant to get headlines. Even the wedding rings were part of the drama. People noticed that Lauren's wedding ring was even bigger than her already massive engagement ring. It covered almost her entire finger, from knuckle to knuckle. Jeff Bezos clearly wanted to show off, and he succeeded. But while some people admired the ring, others saw it as another example of unnecessary excess. It all just feels like a giant PR stunt. Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez don't just want to be rich. They want to be famous, admired, and seen as glamorous power players. But no matter how many celebrities they invite or how many magazine covers they land, people aren't buying it. The internet is roasting them. And many are calling this wedding one of the cringiest celebrity events in recent memory. Some believe this is the beginning of a new phase in their public life. Maybe they'll launch a reality show, become influencers, or start attending red carpets. But whatever the plan is, it's clear the public isn't fully on board. People can sense when something is authentic and when it's manufactured. And right now, this entire wedding feels like it was built in a PR lab. Still, the couple seems happy. They got exactly what they wanted: attention, headlines, and a chance to show off their wealth. Whether or not the public respects them for it is another story. There's a fine line between luxury and excess, between fame and desperation. And unfortunately for Bezos and Sánchez, many believe they've crossed that line. So what do you think? Was this wedding a beautiful celebration or a tone-deaf, flashy mess? Were the celebrities there because they care or because they got paid? Do you think Lauren Sanchez is chasing fame or just living her dream? And what does it say about our world that billionaires throw $50 million weddings while so many people struggle to get by? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more celeb news and deep dives like this. I'll see you in the next one.